welcome to this winning edition of GRTV News. Microsoft have announced that Kinect has sold more than 10 million units worldwide, continuing the great start the device had with 8 million units sold in the first 60 days. And the latter mark also sets a new Guinness World Record as the fastest selling consumer electronics device ever, which is quite a feat. Microsoft are very upbeat about the future prospect of Kinect, with titles such as Michael Jackson, The Experience, The Gunstringer, Kung Fu Panda 2, Sesame Street Once Upon a Monster, and of course Shadow Eden in the press release. They also highlighted the upcoming service Avatar Kinect. Nintendo has confirmed that the new Pokemon titles Black and White have notched up 1 million sales in the US markets within the first 24 hours of going on sale, GamesIndustry.biz reports. And Nintendo of America's Senior Director of Corporate Communications, Charlie Schibetta, said it proved once again the massive installed base of DS owners in the country. And he said that already established as the nation's best-selling video game platform of all time, the installed base of more than 47 million makes it the ideal handheld for developers to reach a huge gaming-focused target audience. Obviously. In an interview with Wired, Rovio have revealed some numbers detailing just how big their Angry Bird franchise is these days. The initial $140,000 investment in the game and updates has resulted in franchise-wide revenues of more than 50 million British pounds or $70 million. These days, about 40% of the revenue comes from licensing and things not directly linked with the game. And Angry Bird is about to hit Facebook, and a movie tie-in is also on the way. Further Angry Bird titles on consoles are also to be expected, and Rovio has grown to employ 40 people. Not too shabby for a company built on birds, pigs, and slingshots. Blizzard Entertainment COO Paul Sams has been talking with Gamasutra about the mysterious Titan project, the next generation MMO the company is working on, and how it relates to World of Warcraft. The thing that we hope will happen is that it will not stop World of Warcraft, but we believe it will eclipse it, he said. According to Sams, Titan is actually in some form playable state at the Blizzard offices. Filming of the new Silent Hill movie, entitled Silent Hill Revelations 3D, has begun in Toronto, Canada. Konami reports that much of the original crew that was behind the first film, which captured at least the visual style of the game series it was based on, are returning for the sequel. However, Christopher Gans will not be returning as director. That role is instead filled by Michael J. Bassett, who made films like Solomon Kane and Death Watch. The film is believed to be set some years after the first and based around the character of Heather Mason from Silent Hill 3. Heather was the daughter of Silent Hill's original lead, Harry. It's a big horror survival soap opera. It'll feature Adelaine Clemens from X-Men Origins Wolverine and Kit Harington from Game of Thrones. According to a Kmart representative via the 6-Axis, and in turn Cheap Ass Gamer, and in turn NeoGaf, Ico and Shadow of the Colossus collection on the PS3 is no longer due out this spring, but has been pushed to holiday 2011. That sounds a lot like the proposed release date for the next game from Team Ico, The Last Guardian. If a delay of Ico and Shadow of the Colossus collection means that The Last Guardian is also in for a delay, or if Sony just wants to bunch the two releases closer together, that still remains to be seen. Oh, and remember that the delay is just a rumor so far, and don't jump to any conclusions just yet. Those were the news we had for you this week. Now you have to excuse me. I'm going to the doctor to replace all my blood with tiger blood. See you guys next week.